Hello there, and welcome to the War Factory for today, January the 5th, 2017. We are going to do some horrible things to this poor map. So first step, clear out some of the mines because, well, we don't want them. I strongly suggest you don't use critters. Throw down a barrage. I kind of messed up. I was a little too far to the left, maybe shifted a little further to the right. Take out that one last mine, save yourself 3 energy, not that it's a big deal. And then a smoky landing. I'm still not 100% sure if I would have been better off going with this smoky landing approach or just throwing my first shock on the 9-pack that I am loading up in front of. As you can see, it's a bunch of doom cannons and flamethrowers, and as everybody knows, that means AoE, and with a tight cluster of troops like this, you do not want that. So start throwing some shocks, and keep the shocks coming. Now you'll probably notice that I am 3 and 5, so Riflemen Zookas, 3 boats of Riflemen, 5 boats of Zookas. Kind of wish I had gone with a 4 and 4, but we'll get to that later. And honestly, this strategy works no matter what level your Riflemen are. If your Riflemen are still like level 5 from the beginning of the game, perfect. Load them up, it's going to be cheaper for you. You win the internet. You might do a little less damage, you might have to do like an extra load, but you know, not an issue. Honestly, those Riflemen are purely there as cannon fodder, as you can see, and quite literally in this case, fodder for all of those cannons. So make sure to toss some critters down in front of your Riflemen as you slowly work your way through. This will help buy them a little bit of extra time, and I only really suggest that if your Riflemen are a little bit higher level and you're actually getting some damage out of them. If you do have level 5 rifles, by no means should you feel like you have to use critters to keep them alive. Save the critters for like when there's just Zookas and all the rifles are toast. So yeah, roll up just like straight through the block of cannons. It's surprisingly easy. The only thing that really matters is the level of your Zookas, because that will dictate how much damage they will put out. And honestly, you could probably get away with even slightly lower Zookas if you've got the statues. Like, if you're a fully offensive person and you're rolling through with you know, 3 or 4 troop damage statues and like 5 GBE statues, if you're boosting in any way, shape, or form, like, this is such an easy one-shot for you. It's probably not even funny. Because you'd be able to burn through those cannons so much faster, and then ultimately, you know, get your troops over to the shield and be able to take out the shield while sniper towers are still incredibly slowly trying to do damage to your Riflemen or whatever you've loaded up there. And like I say, the Riflemen level don't matter because they're getting one shot by those cannons no matter what. I don't care if they're level 5, 15, 25, or 50, they're gonna get one shot by those cannons. So it's just having that body in front of your Zookas. Okay, I take that back. Level 50 might be able to. I'd have to do some math to figure out how many hit points they'd have, especially depending on excuse me, what your statues look like. But I wouldn't hold my breath. Anyways, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And, of course, above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. Also, where all those cannons were in the HQ was, that kind of looks like a dude.